Heartioli. This is Tali from Planet Heart. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about biohacking and hacking mentality and how it relates to different types of vitamin C as we stand right by the powerhouse of vitamin C, the Acerola Cherry. I have two of them filled with fruit. I just had an Amazon delivery couple show up, so cute, and ended up feeding them and giving them Acerola cherries and a yard tour just when I was about to film. The cats escaped, so you might see them. Anyway, people like to hack, meaning to find a most efficient way out of everything they do, to get the maximum out of it. But that means different things over time. It might mean the most health benefit as they think, per their available information. And it might mean the most money, but it's often really just a positive motivation, in my opinion. So if you look at the history, for example, of salt, people used to just make salt by dehydrating water from the ocean or sea. And it was filled with nutrients, with minerals, lots and lots of minerals naturally occurring. And then they wanted to hack it in a way where they isolated the sodium chloride and then eliminated all the other minerals that are so essential. And so people started guessing at some point and trying to figure out, well, they're deficient in magnesium and they're deficient in potassium, and selling those separately instead of just having the entire sea salt with the liquid and all the minerals inside. And so that same kind of history repeats itself in other areas, and the same thing happened with vitamin C. So people used to naturally receive the entire molecule of vitamin C, which is a huge complex molecule, and it has everything that your body needs to be able to actually use the vitamin C, like cofactors and enzymes and just a lot of supportive nutrients and parts of that molecule to help absorb the vitamin C. That's how the plant designed itself, to help it resist the elements. So nature is just brilliant, and we should not always try to hack everything. So somehow humans came up with a way to make ascorbic acid out of corn. Often that's corn with pesticides, and corn doesn't really have naturally occurring vitamin C, but they found a way to make a bunch of vitamin C out of it. And that can help people, but a lot of it doesn't get absorbed. It's broken down. It can also, at a certain level, just create GI problems for people. And so then I went through that phase of sometimes using ascorbic acid, and there were different slow release, like different forms. But then I found the whole C, that you can do the whole C. And this whole C is just an entire acerola cherry, just like on the tree behind me and next to me, which I will show. And so you're getting the entire the entire molecule with a very complex molecule with all the supporting cofactors, coenzymes, enzymes, everything. Drop stuff. So then at some point I read the Lehavi book. No, I can't think of the name. It's my favorite book. Anyway, he explains the benefit, super famous book about no more diseases. He talks about liposomal vitamin C and how it, because of the soy lecithin, it's oil based cover. It's fat. It protects the vitamin C so it can bypass your gut and actually make it to the cells. So it helps your absorption better. I'll put the name of the book in the description. And so, like, it's really effective, and he says it's even more effective than getting an IV. So, you know, you have to listen to your body and figure out what you genuinely need. And not everyone can grow their own acerola tree, obviously. I can tell you that when I eat my acerola cherries during allergy season, I do feel better right away. I do feel more like it's helping me. And so nature is really smart, and if you can get the fresh acerola, it has so many more times vitamin C than an orange. An orange is like 70 milligrams of vitamin C, and acerola, if you eat it with the seeds and if you eat it before it's ripe, it can have 1,000 to even 4,000 milligrams of vitamin C, depending on, you know, per weight, depending on when you eat the acerola. So, and again, it's just so much more bioavailable to you because it has everything as nature intended. But if you can't grow your own, yeah, you can find powders. Try not to cook things that will destroy it. You can make your own liposomal vitamin C from acerola powder, or camu camu, or there's other things out there. At the end of the day, just take it and in a small dose, see how you feel, and then decide the dosage for you. But the liposomal version is still a really good option if you need some support, if you're sick. It helps other things get absorbed, but it definitely makes it to the cells. It's cheaper than getting an IV. But again, if you can have your own bush, I'm just gonna see if I can show you some of the crazy amount. It's very sunny right now, but at least we didn't have a loud gardener making noise. Can you see the fruits? I don't know if you can see them on camera. I'm dropping the phone. Jesus. Anyway, if you can't see all the fruits, all the red berries today, I'll just make another video. It's so worth it if you can grow one. Maybe just bring it in the house if you're in a region that gets colder temperatures than like 30 degrees. All right, if you can't see the cherries, I'll zoom in another video, so sorry. Okay, I am wearing the Zebra Love shirt I designed from Planet Heart. It's available on my Heart Mandala's website, and this one's really comfortable. It's my workout shirt. The Zebra Love brand is about being true to your colors, you know, not being, not bullying others, and letting yourself be you, and not being ashamed of who you are.